Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of We Died So Much in DJL's Monday Corner featuring Acer Hoodie, Phoenix Wright. I know today's a little bit of a late stream, but at least we're going somewhere, so let's at least finish at least one day before we have to leave. As you can probably tell, my voice isn't sounding too good. I'm not sure why, but I've been getting a little bit more sick this winter than I normally would. I think it, like, when you're like really sleep deprived, your immune system takes a nosedive. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, T62, yeah, she's working really hard too, unfortunately, so I can see how she could get sick. Either that or like whatever's going on right now is like killing everyone. Apparently there's like a superfood. And then with the mismatch in their flu vaccine, it does still protect you, but it's not as effective because of the mutations and stuff. But show must go on, so let's try to not butcher the voices in here. Or maybe some of the voices turn out better, right? Grah, you have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. This looks like a child cartoon, I swear. No, it is you who should gaze upon, for it will be the last moon you will ever see. Oh my gosh. See you in hell, evil magistrate! Whoa! Grah! The warrior's swords gleam in the moonlight. One has fallen. Who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. Yeah? Oh, okay. I'm kinda excited about what this case will be like then. Oh, it's been 1 month. October 14th. Right in. Ah, rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate! Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When I asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Cramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. We had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Aww. Too bad Mia didn't leave. I'll be okay. There's some big clients just around the corner. I hope you guys had a good Christmas, though. Oh, Phoenix Wright's bedroom. My Christmas was pretty fun because I had like dinner with the family and stuff. But at the same time, it was exactly on Christmas Day where Tom decides to visit. And then right after that, my throat started hurting really bad. And the throat hurting didn't really last too long, and I thought it was over, like this. But then somehow my throat started getting really irritated and dry. Like something was stuck in my throat, and then it just like caught. And then I had to like cough to like clear it up quite a bit. And then that's how my voice ended up like this. But other than that, I don't have too many other symptoms yet. So I don't know. It might either be like a mild case of a cold, and my body's actually really fighting it really well, or keeping it at bay. But yeah, that was my day since Christmas. So I didn't really go out too much. But it's fine. I mean, staying home is not too bad. But I hope at least everyone else's Christmas is better than mine. Even though I don't think mine's is the worst. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? It's so early. It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy on the show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed the villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai. Oh, sorry. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. Are we defending the Steel Samurai this time? Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. Actor Will Powers was arrested today. Powers plays the lead role for a kids show The Steel Samurai, warrior of New Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil. His body was found still in a magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through it. Police believe this was the murder. Investigating further. Has to be a joke. No, it's not. It's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Yes, right in Cola offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick! Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So, I've decided this will be our first case. Okay. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai! Investigate this case or just do some sightseeing? The money's on sightseeing. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Are we examining it? Maya has been watering it so much lately, it looks a little swollen. Oh damn. She's either trying to make it grow, or she's perfecting her water torture. I was thinking I should go see it myself. Then I realized that the poster doesn't actually say the title on the movie. Horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought that I had to read all of these. I mean, didn't you read them in school? Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. Good on you, sir. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. There's the bellboy, happily cleaning the room. Oh, so the bellboy was right! Good on you, bellboy. Yeah, I didn't believe in you. Alright, let's go to the detention center. Let's meet this, guy. Oh, whoa, he looks like Hugh Jackman. Just joking. I mean Wolverine. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No. Getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Sniff. Whoa. Nick! What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around, the staff gathered at the studio. The evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Oh, dang. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with a samurai spear. Samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is. Nick, how can you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of New Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his men. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. Stiff. I see. New Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning, I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. Wow. Like he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero. What will the kids think? Sniff. I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick! Let's go! Oh, is she gonna get 10 bucks for an autograph? Interesting. I'm gonna just examine, smile for the camera. Same guy. This guy monitors a visit. Seems frozen in awe of Will Powers. See? Anyway, let's go. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited? Hey, you there! You want in? You gotta go through me. Sorry. But we're, lawyers. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Used today. Something horrible happens and all you do is sightseeing. What your job should be doing? Do lawyers not work the rest of us? Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Sounds like a life of ease to be in and all working around. Please, young things but might differ mine. Hippie clothes, what are the use coming to my head? Whoa. Wow, she's so fast. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Use today. I hope she doesn't talk that fast anymore. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Oh. This place has really gone downhill, you know? 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy? Evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty! How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamic Samurai series. Okay, he looks like Will Powers though. Kinda. Just less scruffy. Could I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. Got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's a killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. Huh, I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. We even had one. Nope. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Hey, no touching! Overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. On the left are the actual film studios. Main entrance of the studio. Big scene here yesterday of onlookers pressing up against the gate. Looks like a studio, man. They probably use it to carry on film equipment. Hello, how was the studio? Y'all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know. I'm sorry, Sniff. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me? As you see, she doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Grr, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Yay. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Thank you, dude. Have a look at this. It's a letter request from Mr. Powers. Hmm? Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to use such an unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, toward the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Oh, Gumshoe. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Cute. Alright, let's go. Whoa. Interesting. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day? What? Ah! It's that confused detective! Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. Well, that's the least of your worries. So? Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. No, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what What exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, alright.
So, how's your investigation going, Detective? Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more direct of your question.
Right, so Detective, mind if I go take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version of you, please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Oh. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. Murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up.
Not the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. Photo of the Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up on that gate, pal?
Gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence! We're finished!
Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. You don't look so happy when you say that. Oh ho 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 ho.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Nick, look! That security lady is in the gas station. She's stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need to pizza chew. Damn.
Hey, you!
Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Erk. Got to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know? Just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. My job's to check the photos every day, you see. This car station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. He's not the one what did it? And who did? Maybe it was you? Yeah, ha ha ha, good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. I think someone dressed up as the Steel Samurai stole his costume, probably. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest, back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? But the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic, see? Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too, but I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos there every day. Okay, let's do that again. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too. I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before I go home. Before going home, I do. Oh, Butch, maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. Yo, mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. That thing! It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday, and the head broke off. Put that tree down with it, too. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick! Hey, it's locked! Looks like you need a car key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Detective Gumshoe, what's on the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh, yeah. That way's kind of dangerous. You should stay up, pal. There's nothing down there. Anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. I thought she was gonna stop me. That's why I didn't go in that initially. Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Signed by the dressing room door. Will Powers must be to be the star and have your own room like. Window into the dressing room. Glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Let's see. Cola, candy chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn at least. Oh wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this! Ladies first. Remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. Oh no, one of the plates, minus the steak. On steak? That would have hit the spot. Had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? Must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick! You know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in the film studio? Door to the dressing room. Not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir? What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like samurai spear. We don't need a spear. That's a murder weapon for crying out loud. Okay, we're good. We can move in, I guess. Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. He's telling the truth for his sake. Some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. Just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? I know, I was asking the same thing. This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! An employee card key. That must be Power's. That's Studio 1.
Take it, Nick.
Oro, you mean. Oro. Vast array of custom.
Ooh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on.
No. And how can you tell the name of the show just by looking at a wig?
I don't like samurai movies.
Kinda? I always have mirrors like this in the dressing room. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. Like someone was sleeping. He powers did take care yesterday. It's locked. He doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty. We're good.
Let's go ahead and check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this car key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Open.
Alright, we're in!
It's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you shivers, Nick? A white tape. It's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. The body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected the spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it.
Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of the filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl is more trouble than I thought.
What's this?
That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming.
Oh.
What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious.
Look, a ladder!
That's a step ladder.
Oh? What's the difference?
You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. This girl is out there.
Wow, look at that camera! That must be cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
Hey, you! No touching that! Ah, I'm sorry, my partner is kind of, you know.
You know? No, I don't know!
Who are you?
Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff. Moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers.
Oh, you're WP's people.
WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it.
I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? You never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent.
Don't worry, leave it to us.
Did you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant?
Yes, well, studios isn't doing so well right now. Yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences.
Oh, I see.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's restroom room is, right?
Yes, that's the place.
After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room.
But I didn't see either of them after that.
Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean,
private. What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Power's alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. WP was the only one who came to the studio. Then he has to be the killer. We even have a photograph.
Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue! A lead!
Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed?
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I don't have any better information than that.
No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let us put that security lady on the spot.
But you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio?
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show.
Of course. That's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama.
Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo.
Oh, right.
Wow.
Oh, she didn't stop for this time? Okay, cool. I think that's it. Let's go back to the old lady. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1, correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time?
Ma'am?
Who was it?
Who told you that? Who dares question me? Eek! Alright, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin! Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her, she's not even a full-time employee! All you young ones are like that nowadays. Running your mouths like, do tomorrow this thing, that thing. When I was letting you, let me tell you a thing or two about or singing elders back on the shit that you used today. Rawr!
Okay, I can't read it that fast. She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
Yes. Let's look at her computer.
Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers at this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Did I try the computer? Yes. Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just had to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on 1 that day. 1, that was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security Huh? Maybe I got the wrong number. Maybe I should go look at the camera again. Yeah, I didn't know. Okay, look at the camera. That's the security camera. It takes photos of... All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. Oh, 307. Okay. E1 307. There, entered.
Hey, it printed out the data for that day!
Let's see what we got. Huh? This is a picture of Will Powers. Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence.
Hmm?
Something's printed on the back.
Huh?
October 15th, too. Photo number 2. What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day?
No, that's the only one in the computer. Hey, Nick! Is this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
We'll put that security lady in her place of this.
Right, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I give you credit for. Why, you could be the next, well, magistrate.
Hey, what do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today?
This photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. I think there are someone short, because the pants are dragging. Maybe it really is that security lady? I think it's... Would it be the assistant? That's my question. Oh, Edgeworth again? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people. The victim, Jack Hammer, defendant Will Powers, and the young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. Production staff came to Studio 1 to perform her rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30. Samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest with a weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name?
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please! I love how Edgeworth just freaks out randomly when, like, he seems so composed most of the time.
seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their name. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. They just call me Grandma. Even when I was young, I was an old bag. Not really. So how the other children make fun of me and just believe it? But there was this boy, the captain of the chess team. An old bag whose life just cried. Objection! I object to this witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Oh, hi, Pika. Yes, I met the old bag. She's also annoying, but not as annoying as, the sparkly guy. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, say I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. Sure is one hell of an old bag. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since the morning. Well, I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2. Damn, it was Powers. That man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. That's right? Yes, Your Honor. This is the first time I've ever seen an oldie be a security guard. Not that I should be, like, biased. But I guess she's one task security guard. You saw Mr. Powers? That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny? This is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. Right?
Objection!
Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't! Edgeworth knows. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that! I wasn't born yesterday! No one in this court is accusing you of that, witness. Trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Huh, nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth was surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How's that to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you! Edward was great sometimes, I swear. When he's not annoying. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. He's one of your favorites, eh? I can see that. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through at the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So yeah, sprained his ankle? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. She must be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Can I just, like, press every sentence? Whippersnapper, hey, I haven't said anything. How you know that I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow. The up and up. You today, always whining about each other, pointing fingers this way and that. It's not to make an old lady want to cry. Mr. Wright? Please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edward has met his match. Trip and fall? Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Power sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle. You may continue your testimony. You broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. Samurai spear. The murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Oh, I don't? Okay, good. I will definitely do this then. Was Mr. Power's ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus a nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot. Okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there's one thing that bothers me, which is, where's the Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Willpowers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Hold it right there. We keep talking about possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows a Steel Samurai. Nor in this photo can we see Mr. Willpowers. Defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammers. We have to consider that possibility too. Then allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Time before Hammer's death was 2:30, true? The only person I saw go to the study before then was Willpowers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody's suspicious looking, right. You know what? Let's press everything and then I'll present that. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1? Well, everyone was in the employee area before then, and I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Well, Windbag sure has balls, or well, you know what I mean. But Windbags may have a way of skipping over important details after all, or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sir, Sunny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture? And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right, anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Ooh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know what that means. It was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sunny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I once asked the witness. This evidence shows that not one but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. Eh? Me? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes. That's what it would seem to mean. The witness explained this to the court. I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help! Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate? Someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. Every day after I finish up my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sunny. I've only just remembered it. Yeah, she's just saying whatever she wants now. Right, anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I can't have expected this. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? You can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part. For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? Huh, fanboy. A fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. When was there that day? Objection! But wait a second. Didn't you say no one else could get in? I locked the main gates, no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in. They come in for the drain? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and? They're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was a Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, we see his type every day. They're every day. Can't stop him. Can't catch him. Boy in 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick? What's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? Doesn't look good. Sniff. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick! What are we going to do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right! And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Sniff. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? Prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order! Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who is this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? I want to say the security lady just cuz. Kinda mean, but this assistant girl seems more likely. Because it's the security lady frail? I don't know. It was his assistant. Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai. You're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant? That's correct, Your Honor. If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Oh. Uh-oh. Bad feeling time. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury. The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the Steel Samurai look with that costume. If she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk, she wouldn't have limped. The legs out from under that case. I'm afraid I had to penalize you as I warned. Oh, damn. Fine. Fine, I'm gonna save the lady like I wanted to. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? Steel Samurai is dragging her leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. Oh, I should have chosen the ladies to begin with then. The security lady Oldbag. What?
Whippersnapper!
Order, order. Is this true, Old Bag?
Old Bag? That's Miss Old Bag to you!
Miss Old Bag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go for the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Miss Wright. Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes too, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he actually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. Oh, he doesn't like the old lady either.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something.
What's my move? You think now's my chance to take this the whole way. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy's not the killer.
What? How could you be so sure?
Oh, or is it?
Be nice to the kids and be mean to your elders day, whippersnapper.
I have proof. Proof? Indeed? Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. Yeah, proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder. Let's see. Scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? Windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run out barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking.
Damn. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The Windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. Robo Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Mrs. Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening?
They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Who are these people?
Well, the director and the producer for starters.
The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scenes of a director? Of course.
Well, guess what? I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. Joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. Go through the gate and all the way to the left.
Half where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder.
I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So you got your bonus and you still talk.
I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask.
Why did they want you to keep quiet though? So you're told not to talk?
That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it.
So they're actually in the studio?
Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came.
Rumble, I'll kill this woman, I swear it. I feel sorry for Edgeworth almost. She really left him hanging on this one. Them? Who are these people? Oh. Never mind, it's the same thing. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Really? It's nothing.
Grin.
Oh, or should I?
Sniff. We'll be going down to the studios to do some investigating. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. Now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been Miss Old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Girls one bag. I kind of feel sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. Sniff. Alright, there we go. Okay, so that's 2 days of the investigation completed. I think we'll save the 3rd day for next week because it is getting a little bit late and some of you guys probably still need to work, so we'll call it a day. Plus, I don't think my voice can last any longer, so we'll wait till it gets better, which hopefully it will by next week. And then we'll get to the most exciting part. Anyways, I guess thank you. I hope you feel better soon too, Pika. I heard you were also sick. As for announcements, if Dino is free tomorrow, then she'll continue streaming. And then Sunday we'll see, or Saturday, sorry, we'll see if Pika is available to stream as well. We'll announce that on Discord, of course. And then Monday we shall be back with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So tune in for that if you will. But other than that, I hope you guys will enjoy the remainder of this year as we step into the new year soon. And then hopefully the new year will bring even better things. But anyways, have a good rest of the night and a good week, rest of the week. I will see you all in the new year. Bye.